The video shows Joe Biden wandering off to nowhere. Then the video is a lie. It's all malicious disinformation. It's cheap fakes. It's just deranged conspiracy theories, right? And to strengthen the faith of Biden world, punishment had to be meted out to heretics. MAGA supporters were treated like domestic terrorists. Political opponents were prosecuted like criminals. An elaborate censorship apparatus was constructed to protect against offending opinions and factual discrepancies. Anything is licit if it helps to defeat Donald Trump. Right? That has been the perspective of our dominant elite and our dominant institutions. Now, why did the people around Joe Biden change their minds and challenge Donald Trump to a debate? Right? They had migrated to a fantasy universe. They had come to believe in their own comforting lies. Truth had become the habitual enemy, something to shun in horror. So they dreamed that they could preserve Biden world by producing the real Joe Biden. Now, this debate, June 27, was a transcendental event. It was far more significant than anything that was said in it. So while Joe Biden gargled and mumbled, a ripping noise could be heard by those who listened closely, a sound like the rending of a veil. As the whole Gothic fortress of fantasies disintegrated, the replica vanished like a ghost, and 100 million Americans could suddenly behold the cruel struggles of a man tormented by a dying body and a dying mind. The shock of what we saw still lingers, not because it was surprising, but rather because it was so predictable and consistent with what we already knew. It was truth. We have grown used to lies. We witnessed in real time the unraveling of a colossal fraud and the end of Joe Biden's political life. There is no way forward for Joe Biden, although he is a vain and stubborn man. It may take outside intervention to persuade him of this. Media that once sheltered him is now competing to expose his frailties. The prime directive remains supreme, stop Donald Trump, but Joe Biden now finds himself at the pointy end of that argument. He has fallen behind Trump, and in consequence, he has lost the New York Times. No Democratic politician can take that hit, remain a competitive candidate.